Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making barbecue pulled chicken sliders. These are great for parties, appetizers, lunch, dinner, dessert. They're great for any occasion. So let's get started. I'm using chicken breast with the bone. I decided to bake these. How you cook your chicken is up to you. You may poach it, grill it. You may fry it for a couple minutes and finish baking it in the oven. That's all up to you. I decided to bake my chicken. I drizzled a little bit of olive oil and I seasoned it with a bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and chili powder. These are really thick pieces of chicken, so no matter how much you season the skin or under the skin, the inside will be a little bit bland, so we'll finish seasoning it after it's done baking. I baked these in a preheated oven at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, I took the chicken out of the oven, sliced it open just to make sure it was cooked all the way, and I wanted to show you guys how juicy the chicken was. I let the chicken cool a bit and then I started to shred it with 2 forks. You may do so with your fingers, do what's most comfortable for you. And now you don't necessarily have to use chicken breast. You may use any part of the chicken you like. However, I am a little picky when it comes to chicken. I love dark meat only if I'm going to eat it from the bone. Does that make sense? If it's shredded chicken, cubed chicken, a chicken sandwich, or boneless chicken wings, it must be white meat. Alright, so I added some extra spices to my bland, juicy chicken, some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and chili powder, gave everything a toss, and voila, that bland chicken turned into a nice, flavorful chicken. A lot of people might think it's pretty odd to season cooked chicken. No, it's not. As long as it's shredded, it doesn't matter. Also, some people might think it's silly to season the chicken when we are going to coat it with barbecue sauce. I don't like bland chicken tossed in barbecue sauce. I like flavorful chicken tossed in barbecue sauce. Okay, good. Now for our homemade barbecue sauce, we are going to pour some ketchup in our saucepan, the zest and juice of half an orange, 2 pressed garlic cloves, some Worcestershire sauce, apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, and some honey. Give everything a stir. Season with a pinch of salt to your liking. Pour in a little bit of chicken stock and we are going to simmer this on low heat for about 20 minutes. Once the barbecue sauce has thickened nicely, we are going to place it in a saute pan so we can mix the sauce with the shredded chicken. You may pass your barbecue sauce through a sieve to catch the garlic chunks, but they weren't bothering me, and we are going to throw some coleslaw on these anyway, so these are going to be crunchy regardless. I always like to throw in my chicken little by little to make sure I don't add too much chicken and then it becomes a dried mess. Too much chicken, not enough sauce, terrible. Then you have to add water and those extra shenanigans that you could avoid if you simply add the chicken little by little. And that goes for pasta too. Always add your pasta to the sauce little by little. I placed a lid on top and simmered the chicken for about 15 minutes on low. Chicken will be juicy and tender and ready to serve. I'm using some mini potato rolls to make the sliders. I'm placing a little bit of the chicken and a tiny bit of coleslaw. I prefer very little coleslaw, but that of course is up to your personal taste. You may add some cheese if you'd like. I personally didn't like the idea of mixing coleslaw with cheese, and I did prefer the coleslaw over the cheese. Very strange, but in this case I did. Also, I don't like to grill these mini rolls because I don't like crispy or hard rolls, so I microwave them before adding the chicken and coleslaw. I am not ashamed. I feel that these microwaves are best because they stay so soft. So Super Bowl is right around the corner. Ladies, have your boyfriends or husbands go in the kitchen with his friends, make these for you and your girlfriends while you girls watch the game, or vice versa. But whatever you do, make these, share them with friends and family. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching.